Good morning, members of the executive team. As you're aware, I'm sure we've received numerous complaints from managers about our inaccurate product costs. So CFO has asked me to come today to present to you the details between the absorption costing method we currently use and the activity-based costing method that we are looking at. Under absorption costing method, all manufacturing costs are absorbed into the units produced by the company, and all non-manufacturing costs are treated as period costs and are not assigned to those units. Now, as you can see through this diagram, one can see that absorption costing allocates a fixed portion of manufacturing overhead costs to each unit of product, as well as the variable manufacturing costs. Now, fixed manufacturing overhead is included in the work in progress, and once those units are completed, the costs are transferred to the finished goods and inventory, and it isn't until they're sold that those things are then transferred to the income statement to the costs of goods sold. The benefits of absorption costing are threefold. All costs are attributed to a unit. Absorption costing follows the generally accepted accounting principles and is easily used for external reporting. Now, the downside to absorption costing are two-sided. One is that it can produce overcosts and low profit margins on some products, and undercosts and high profit margins on other products, which may or may not be true. Now, activity-based costing, by contrast, non-manufacturing as well as manufacturing costs may be assigned to products, but only on a cause and effect basis. Some manufacturing costs may be excluded from product costs, and numerous overhead cost pools are used, each of which is allocated to products and other cost objects using its own measure of activity. Activity-based costing versus absorption costing or traditional costing recognizes that many manufacturing costs relate to the selling, distributing, and service of specific products, and which is broken down into two parts. The first is direct manufacturing costs, such as commissions, shipping, and warranty repair, are traced directly to products. All indirect costs by a product are attributed to that product. Now let's define activity-based costing. An activity is defined as any event that uses overhead resources. Traditional cost systems rely exclusively on allocation bases driven by production levels, whereas ABC defines activities by 5 levels. The first is unit level activities, which is each time a unit is produced. The second is batch level activities, which occur whenever a batch is handled or processed, such as orders. The third is product level activities. These relate to specific products and must be completed regardless of volume, such as product design or advertising. The fourth is customer level activities. These relate to specific customers, such as catalog mailings, sales calls, or technical support. Lastly, activities are broken down into organizational sustaining activities, which are carried out regardless of the amount of product, number of orders, batches produced, or units made, such as office cleaning, plant security, or enterprise architecture. Now, the benefits of activity-based costing: it allows the customer or product profitability analysis. It can be used for process improvement to eliminate waste, decrease process time, and reduce deficits. But there are limitations to the activity-based costing. It can be susceptible to human error. Managers can misallocate costs, leading to overstated costs, understated margins, and mistakes in pricing, which is what we're trying to avoid. And managers must be able to truly identify relevant costs for the decisions at hand. Implementation is also a major project, requires substantial resources. It can be costly to maintain data because data must be kept current and updated. Moreover, ABC will need top management support. Achieving buy-in is critical to success. Performance metrics and incentives must be adjusted to meet the new system, and extensive training and support will be needed for employees for implementations and iterational changes. Downsides to full conversion to activity-based costing: it's far too detailed information for outside reporting. Competitors as well as the public would see how it is that we price our products and such. It can be difficult to integrate it into existing software applications like our accounting software. It does require extra work and therefore extra money to adjust end of period ABC data to meet the generally accepted accounting principles. Um, Allocations based on interviews are subjective and susceptible to bias, which makes auditors bristle. So, recommendations. It is of note that many companies that institute activity based costing do so in congruence with their absorption costing method due to the ABC's limitations in reporting. It is this analyst's recommendation that ABC be implemented as a method utilized by managers for special studies or as a supplemental system to assist managers in decision making and not as a replacement for the absorption system. Thank you.